Well, thank God it's Friday. It is the first Friday in the month of April 2020. And never been seen before April. Well, and of course, this is Flow 94.9 FM. It is the flow of God's own state. Well, so it will be proper to say happy lockdown or happy quarantine, happy isolation, whichever way. But welcome to the program this morning, the platform. It comes on radio every Monday, every Wednesday, and also every Friday, right here on Flow 94.9 FM. It is the pinnacle of all discussions. We'll take a look at issues as it affected their nation, Nigeria, and also as it affected their state, Abia State. My name is Michael Oni. Well, this morning, it's going to take a new dimension. I do have a friend and a colleague very much in the studio with me, a female voice. Of course, talking about Chioma Okwonta. Good morning to you, Chioma.
Good morning, Michael. Happy lockdown.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, nothing to talk about, but it is about COVID-19. You know, that's the major thing ravaging the world right now. So it is proper to focus our discussion on COVID-19, talking about coronavirus presently ravaging the world. Let's take a look at the recent development regarding the coronavirus nationwide. So Nigeria's tally of coronavirus COVID-19 infection as at yesterday evening increased to 184 as 10 new cases were announced by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. That's according to the new data released by the NCDC. 7 of the cases were reported in Lagos, 3 in the Federal Capital Territory. The total number of the states which have reported at least a confirmed case of COVID-19 in Nigeria is still 12 and the FCT. So NCDC has said as of 8 p.m. on the 2nd of April, that's yesterday, there are 184 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Nigeria. A total of 20 people have been discharged after recovering from the virus, while 2 have died. So Nigeria has been grappling with containing the spread of this disease as a number of states actually, restricted movement, just like Abia State also restricted movement, which started from the 1st of April. Akwa Ibom yesterday recorded 5 cases, and it is actually the new cases recorded. Akwa Ibom is just a neighboring state to Abia State. But this morning we're taking a look at the lockdown here. We will be asking you, how are you coping with the lockdown? We want to hear from you this morning on the platform. It's the pinnacle of all discussions. So we want to, that vent that you're venting in your room, you can vent it on radio this morning. And we want to find out if you got any palliative from the government. That's what we will be talking about this morning. But not forgetting that there are some other things you can get involved with, especially if you're a student. I would like Chioma to reel out some of those things. If you're a worker, it is time to re-strategize and some other things. Chioma.
Okay, the thing about this lockdown is that it has given people a lot of time. The time that they never knew they had. Now you have time to actually do a lot of things. And students at home, yes. It's not news that students are at home, but then you need to keep your mind busy. You need to keep your mind active, so that when school resumes, you have something to give back. You'll not be sounding very, very empty. So you can either take up your books and read. Like for some of you who actually have your books with you at home, some university students actually went home without their books. Yes. So, but if you have your book at home with you, then take up your book and read in secondary school, in primary school. Parents, I don't know if this is coming a bit late, but I feel that parents should have gotten some out of school books, like books they can use at home. To study, to color. They won't submit it in school. It's just to keep the children busy at home. So you get those for primary school children. You get the coloring book. You tell them to and you don't want them to disturb you, because sometimes we just need our peace and quiet. So you can just give your baby who is in primary school and say, here's the pen, here, take your crayon and draw a picture of grandma. We're going to give grandma this picture when we go to the village, and your child will be busy trying to draw grandma. Meanwhile, you're just relaxing. and doing other things with your time, because parents are going crazy now, shouting, "Junior, sit one place, Junior, I'm going to beat you," So if you just give Junior one thing to do, probably draw grammar,
it will keep Junior busy.
It will keep Junior busy for a while.
All right, still talking about the lockdown now. Yesterday, that is day 3 here in Abia State, and the report of police exploitation is climbing. Just last night on the show, The State of the Nation, so many persons called and reported the police and some of the authorities are there on the street saying, well, they're exploiting us. So we want to hear from you. How are you coping? Did you get any palliative at all? And what are your plans for the rest of the day and for the rest of the lockdown? That's our focus this morning on the program. But we need to let you know that staying at home, the government asking you to stay at home, is not to punish you. It is not to punish you. It is to curtail the spread of this virus. It is to contain the spread of this virus. A whole lot of contact tracing is ongoing by the NCDC, and of course it's very important that you do not transmit this virus unknowingly. So,
Mike, some people will say that the virus is not in Abia State, but it's in neighboring states like Akwa Ibom, for instance. So these are just ways of saying, okay, we are going to contain the virus. We want to contain the virus. We don't want it to get into Abia State. That is why they are carrying out this lockdown. So it's not a word to punish us.
Not at all. So let's open the phone lines. We want to hear from you this morning. 0808 182 6949, 0811 605 2949. You can also drop messages on 0906 510 8289. It is the platform right here on Flow 94.9 FM. My name is Michael. Chioma Nkwonta is very much with me on the show this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chioma.
Good morning.
My name is Moshe Chedi. I'm a teacher.
Okay.
And probably it won't shock you. It's over a year. We've not been paid. I and my other colleague, secondary school teacher, we've not been paid. So I don't know. Probably you guys should now advise us how best we can actually sit at home without being paid for the past 1 year by the state government. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your contribution there. Hello. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning. Michael Oni. Good morning, Chioma Nkwonta.
Good morning.
My name is Owokwe Chideb.
You're welcome.
Michael, to be honest with you, thank you. It hasn't really been easy because there was a thing that really happened. That was on Tuesday. It happened to me. My son had been down for a couple of days now, and I decided to go to FMC on Tuesday. When I got there, the kind of attitude that the nurses and the doctors gave to me at the emergency children's ward really pissed me off. I had to take my children out. I had to take my son out. The reason is this: they never gave me attention. They never talked to me even when I was asking questions. They didn't even allow the elder sister of my son to come inside the premises. They said that she must stay outside while only me and my son will go inside. When I got to emergency ward, they refused giving me attention. I had to take my child back home and go to pharmacy to buy some drugs for him to take. It's very, very unfair. We should not, because of fear of coronavirus and a minor sickness that can be able to be taken care of by them, will not kill people. It's not good. It's unfair. That's just the truth. It really pissed me off. Even up till now, yes, my son is down, but I believe God that in no distant time he will get himself back and all that. But the attitude is very, very annoying. They should stop it for crying out loud.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution. Hello. Good morning to you.
Michael Oni.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Madam Nkwonta, how do you do?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I am Novo Kobiakara.
You're welcome.
I'm speaking from Umuama, in Umuaya South Local Government Area.
You're welcome.
Please, we are at the lockdown. You asked your question, how are we deciding with the lockdown?
Yes.
We are here. Yesterday, I landed our representative in the House of Assembly. He surprised everybody. He did something. That is what I've been calling him for, and he did it. And we are saying many of them. Somebody like Onibo, I've never come to my house. If he had, we haven't seen him in Mwawa. Yeah, we are still expecting Papuku, who is the central senator. So we need them. Now we are indoor. We are doing nothing. And we have nothing to eat. Maybe you are hearing the sound of my voice. That is not clear. That I'm really hungry as I'm staying. Please call them for me. I need them now. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your contribution. We're still taking your reactions, asking you how you are coping with the lockdown. And of course, what are your plans for the rest of the day? It's still day 3, and of course, 2 weeks as announced by the Abia State government. It is just day 3, subject to review in the next 4 days or thereabout. So we're getting your reactions. 0808 182 6949. 0811 605 2949. Morning to you. All right. Welcome.
Good morning, Michael.
You're welcome. Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning, my sister Choma.
Good morning.
I remember Mr. Prince Uswago calling here from Momona Chobo.
Welcome, Mr. Prince Will.
My brother, my advice to everybody, both Imo State and others, we are all neighboring states. Let us accept what is going on with in good faith. Let us sacrifice a little and gain forever because of our lives. What am I saying is, whether you have been paid or not, ensure that you obey the government directives. I believe in the shortest time, all this COVID virus will be a thing of the past. Because I believe one of our brothers, Professor Iwu, is doing everything possible to ensure that in the nearest 1 week now, we get the vaccine for this disease. And I believe the history we make if that disease will be approved by the United States of America. Then finally, to the financial institutions. Please, whoever that is saying that God should help him should equally help himself. Let the financial institutions that are not among the restricted institutions, let them ensure that they give services to the people. Because you cannot jeopardize somebody by selling dollars and his money cannot reach to him. Let them ensure that they deposit they make sure that people get their money at the rightful time. That's my thing. May God bless in the studio.
Okay, thank you for your take. You didn't mention your name. All right. Okay, let's move on. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike Rooney.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, my sister in the house.
Good morning to you.
This is Roman the Prophet.
Welcome.
Yeah. How are we been faring? I think that is the question.
Yes.
My brother. We have been faring a little bit fine, but we need more of first mark. Let federal, state government, local government distribute it to people. We will use it. If we are going out, we can cover ourselves. Not buying it 500, 300, 400 naira now. It's too much. Then, what I really want to say is that yesterday I asked one of the sister stations, please, I want to know, because I'm indoor, if the banks are open. They told me yes.
Some of the banks are open. Some of the banks here.
Some banks are
open here in Umar here.
Some banks was like the bank I asked them was didn't open. So what I'm just saying is that it's good for these people that are on essential duty to open, so that people will access their own money, so that our family will not die of hunger, because we have not experienced this before. Now I'm telling people that this particular thing we are seeing is a time for we to go back to God, because with what is happening, it is there in Revelation. If we think that this one will come and go and we will not see another one, it will come. Unless we now tell God, please, enough is enough. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. If you're very conversant with the social media, the Twitter to be precise, yesterday, and Nigeria's Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning headed to Twitter to beg the founder of electronic automobile company Tesla Incorporation, Elon Musk, for ventilators. The official handle of the ministry responded to a tweet by the South African-American billionaire to supply ventilators to hospitals worldwide. That verified handle of the Ministry of Finance had subsequently replied to the government was a need of between 100 to 500 ventilators in reply to that tweet. And there is this global scrambling for ventilators following the outbreak of the virus, because the coronavirus pathogen particularly affects the respiratory organs. Then the need for ventilators to treat the critically sick. But the exact number of ventilators in Nigeria is presently unknown, but the number of functional ones in the country is estimated to be under 400. So the question came, and who approved the tweet? The ministry's appeal for help from a billionaire. It drew a whole lot of angry reactions from Nigerians, many of whom who described it as embarrassing, for the country to beg on social media. So, anyways, that's tweet has been deleted, and the government also apologized for that. So just to bring you up to speed on what happened on the social media,
Mike. It's social media, and whether you tweet it knowingly or unknowingly, someone will pick it up and save it, most especially when it's coming from a verified handle of the federal government.
What some of those angered by that tweet said is that it should not come from the federal government, Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning, coming on social media. A whole lot of diplomatic meetings should have gone underground, not going on the social media to beg for ventilators, even if you are in need of ventilators.
Michael, on Twitter they have the DM. So
the
what if they would
message.
have exactly? Why didn't they send Musk a direct message?
Let's get more reactions from those listening. Good morning to you. Hello. Okay, let's move on. Morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you move away from your radio set, please?
Yeah, it's Unshakable calling from Omaha.
Welcome. How are you faring?
We're faring good because the message of Christ is with us. But I want to express myself before telling you how I'm faring.
All right.
It's quite unfortunate that you say you are discussing something with Chioma. Our government has failed us totally. See, when I was growing up as a young guy, I was told in government studies those days in secondary school that government comprises of federal, state, local government, and even community. Community should be an associate with government, with local government authorities. Now we don't have health centers. They're telling people to go into the village and suffer their pets in hunger, nothing to eat. What hunger and virus? Which one kills first? Let me tell our medical doctors, even the self-isolation, yes, you can take prevention by yourself, but those self-isolation is nonsense. We should bend down and pray to God. If not God, virus goes on air. Even if you dodge in your room and it's meant to meet you, it will meet you. So allow people to go and hustle and eat so that they won't die in hunger, saying they are dodging coronavirus. I'm an Adian and I pray Adia will get better someday. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care.
All right, thank you for your contribution. Well, despite the increasing cases of COVID-19 in Nigeria, the attendant closure of nation's border has come under a whole lot of criticism. Some persons are saying, well, why not close the border completely so that some of these persons, most of the cases reported were cases of people that traveled, brought it into the country. So, but the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, explained and said every citizen has the right to return to his fatherland anytime. So every citizen of every nation has the right to return to his fatherland whenever he or she wishes, regardless of the situation, even at war. So one of the reasons why the borders are still open for returnees, despite the presidential directive that, according to the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola. Let's get more reactions from our listeners. We lost that. 0808 182 6949, 0811 605 2949. Let's take your reaction.
Okay.
On the SMS line.
This one says, Mike, the lockdown is good. At least it will accrue proper isolation process, and the palliative measures should be prospected. From Honorable Good. That's
from Afara.
From Isiama Afara.
Okay.
Dear Mike, Thank you for this program. Please send my appeal to both state and federal government to give financial support to disabled men and women that are sitting at home, especially jobless ones. Things are critical for them. Thanks, Father Chris in Aheke Umahia. Good morning. I need assistance from people. I have been sick for 2 years now. Chinegbo from World Bank, Abba. Sitting at home is very hard for us in Abia. The people on top are not helping. No light. Government is not helping us with money to sustain. The people selling foodstuff are making it more difficult for us. We only hope on God and His kingdom to help us. I am Staff from Ubakala.
All right, those are your messages. Keep them coming as we, get more reactions concerning the lockdown nationwide. Some states it's partial, some states it's total. But as it stands now, it's day 3 here in Abia State, and of course, I understand that there is a lockdown also in Imo State. It is the platform, the pinnacle of all discussions, a Friday edition right here on Flow 94.9 FM. We'll go for a break. When we return, we'll take more reactions.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business, high-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio, but a complete broadcasting house.
Well, it is still the platform, Friday edition right here on Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's own state. And we're still taking a look at the recent development regarding the coronavirus pandemic worldwide and also nationwide here. That's talking about Nigeria. Well, it's day 3 of the lockdown here in Abia State, and we're asking you, how are you coping with the lockdown? We're finding out also from you if you got any palliative at all. What are your plans for the rest of the lockdown? It's very important you plan ahead. In fact, you can achieve a whole lot of things as ruled out by Chioma earlier on the program. We're still getting your reactions. 0808 182 6949. 0811-605-2949. We're also taking your messages on 0906 510-8289. Good morning to you.
Okay, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Kachi, and I'm calling you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Hello?
can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, we can, Kachi. Go on.
Okay. My opinion, I want to direct my opinion to the state government. I think they should really look into the plight of teachers, because it doesn't really go well for someone to be going to work for 12 months, that is 1 year, without being getting paid. And education is a very, very critical sector of the economy, that all attention should be focused towards the reviving the education sector. So I think the plight of teachers should be really looked into. And I also want to urge you guys, the journalists, to really do sort of some investigative journalism. Whenever government officials come out to say that teachers and civil servants have been paid, you should also do some form of investigation to actually know if teachers and pensioners, particularly, whether they've actually gotten their salary. I think it will go a long way in ensuring that the teachers, whom most of the times government claims that they've gotten their salary, and when you now do some form of investigation, they will tell you that they have not actually gotten their salary. That normally they make this pronouncement just for the sake of playing to the gallery. That is just my opinion.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your take. Noted. Well noted. Good morning to you. We lost that. 0808 182 6949. 0811 605 2949. Morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Michael Oni.
Good morning to you.
Please, I'm not coping well. As a pensioner, no money,
You're
no
yet to
food.
say your name, please.
Your name, please.
I'm Chidima from Osa.
All right.
As a pensioner, Since we are inside, there is no money. We are not paid. We have nothing to take care of the children at this point of deadly disease. And at the same time, they said that they are sharing things to people. Why are they segregating? Why don't they give it massively to people? Please, that's my complaint. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chioma. Good morning, Michael. I'm Coach Joy.
Coach Joy, you're welcome.
Thank you for having me. My area of concern is our security during this COVID-19 or shutdown in Abia State here. If a trailer of that loaded yam can come from the north and go to that tower, then they will seize that yam, those yams, the trailer itself, and ask the owner to go and get some money, big, huge amount of money, before they will release it. It's very, very bad because they want people to die in other states here. And our governor told them that those carrying foodstuff will not be stopped. Is it not true?
Yeah,
so why are they doing these things? And when that man, they release their vehicle, then if a tube of yam is to be sold at 500, they will increase it to 800, thereby suffering the masses and making the foodstuffs to be, to lack. Because people are looking for food to eat now. It's very, very serious. So, and I don't know why some of our security officers are utilizing this opportunity to undo. See, when you do things that are not right this time around, you are carrying COVID-19 into your houses. They should be very, very careful. Man should fear God and obey His commandments. This is not joking time, oh. This is not politics. This is not a time that people should hate people by their activities. Man should love each other and be peaceful with everyone, so that this thing will pass away because a bigger one is coming. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you,
right.
Coach Joy. Good morning.
Lovely morning.
Good morning.
Mike Oni and the baby boy. Yeah. This is Don Casey guy for real. I'm calling from Ndorobo in Iguano. Let me start with the opinion we have here in this morning, that platform. Government of the day, they have encapsulated everything. We no longer believe on or rely on them, but the hope is no longer there. You come to people's mind, how people, what you are witnessing and what you are experiencing now, that's not the way they are pronouncing. But let me start from the federal level. You can see that everything is boring. The strategy is boring. The modality is boring. And the way they are responding is boring. Everything about them is boring. Assuming that here in Nigeria we are experiencing earthquakes, here they are going to prevent us or rescue their people. This is a virus. There's no any provision for them to cater for their people. The sharing of the money is no longer there. The way of telling the family agents to make sure that what they have, they should dish it out, or what they have, they should make it available for people to at least stay in their homes, so they can be able to enjoy this little time they say that we should stay in home. For example, they should give order to the neighbor. They should also make sure that what they say they are going to share, the naira, is reaching to people. Not saying that the poor among the poorest, and where they are sharing it to the northerners only. But that's right. Let me come down to our own security people. So when things are worsening in our country, I think security agents, there are people who are also contributing more of that worsening, because the police are there making things to be worse. Now, these are going to be the people enlightening masses. These are going to be the people safeguarding the masses. These are going to be the people telling masses, look at what to do at this particular time. They are there now taking bribes, making people look as if they don't have even the freedom of having their money from their bank. Somebody complained today in the radio. Even I have a witness of this, because they don't allow people to go to bank and get their money. They pay money to them through their sisters or their uncles who are outside country. Then they should allow them to go and get the money so they can be able to feed themselves. So what are they trying to let us know now? Are they trying to let us know the money in the bank, we should not get it? The food, the people are coming to give us, we should not have it. Then the money they gave to them, people are donating a lot of.
Hello.
Why don't I allow the money to be shared to people? Most of them, they're coming to individuals.
All right.
Individuals selling business is costly. Those individuals, you remember that even the virus will not catch them. Another sickness will catch them because there wasn't things. Individuals selling commodities, making commodities to be cost. They should know that they are attracting the anger of God. They should desist from that sort of act. It's very, very important that they desist from that sort of act before you get late to them. God bless you.
Okay, this one is coming from Bishop Andy Eze on the SMS line. It says, police of Area Command Eluamai Sukwato are smiling to the bank. Motorcyclists pay 500 naira and vehicles pay 1,000 naira before being allowed to go on. From Bishop Andy Eze. So we're encouraging the task force to go there, confirm this, and
what's the name of that location again?
Eluama Esukwato. It's very important.
You need to go down there, members of the task force, go down there and confirm this particular information because it's so wrong.
This one says the lockdown is okay, but is it good without salaries? Primary school teachers have not received February salaries. Yet the government said they have paid all March salary. I am dying of hunger here. I will be forced to break the rule of... Okay, no, please do not be forced to break the rule of... Prince Igwe Chukwuemeka Kalu from Umuhu. All right. Will COVID-19 stop spreading after the shutdown? Ugo from Umudike Oboro. Well, it's very important, you stop the spread. It's a way of containing the spread.
Yes.
So that it will be within a limited number of persons
and not get out of hand. Then
the contact tracing will also reduce. That's the way the virus works,
Yeah.
All right. This one says, my name is Idam Prince, testing from Uzuakole. The lockdown is not of any benefit to Abia citizens. What I expect from the government of Abia to deploy security personnel in all the exit points of Abia and slow down person to go on with their normal activities within the state, since no case of virus has been detected yet. Okay, that's another opinion there. Good morning, Michael and Chioma. Emmanuel Masodi from Akwa Ibom. The issue of Akwa Ibom state government denying that there is no case of the virus is totally wrong. Believe it or not, we should protect ourselves from this pandemic. I'm happy that this is coming from all the way from Akwa Ibom. My name is Idam Prince. Okay, this is coming from the Semisukwato. Okay, Uzuakole. Okay, we've done this already. All right, keep your messages coming, keep your calls coming. We take another breather, and when we return, we wrap up things here. We take more calls and we wrap up things here. It is the Platform Friday edition, and of course, it is the first Friday in the month of March 2020. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Michael.
Yes, good morning.
Please, Kojo, I want to add something here, very, very important.
Okay.
I do see in the post where people are posting where they are sharing things, whatever they are sharing, be it food items or these masks or whatever. The distance, they are not giving, they are not distancing themselves. It's very worrisome. You understand? You won't know who have it. And when you stay together close, it's very, very dangerous, and we should, preach about it. People should. And people walking together on the street, they will be close to themselves too. It's very, very bad, and they don't know about it. And it's like a lot of people they're not getting this thing. They don't know that coronavirus is real. They are just seeing it as, God forbid, it's not my portion. Let's pray to God to help us. So.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Joy. Let's take a break there. When we return, we'll take more calls.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business. High-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio, but a complete broadcasting house.
Well, still the Friday edition of the program, The Platform, right here on Flow 94.9 FM, the flow of God's Own State. Day 3 of the lockdown here in Abia State. And today is the 3rd day of the month, talking about April 2020. Well, what we're talking about, we're asking you, how you're faring? asking you how you're coping with the lockdown, especially here in Abia State. And of course, we're finding out if you got any palliative at all. What are your plans also for the rest of the day? Lines 0808 182 6949, 0811 605 2949. Also drop messages on 0906 510 8289.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Pastor Sam Atumboko, the one in Aparuku, who's in your beautiful office.
Okay, great. Welcome, Pastor.
The issue on donation and distribution is carrying away many donors who are afraid that the money they may give may not be judiciously used. Not only in terms of being embezzled, but in terms of putting them in the wrong thing at this critical time. In the whole nation, Nigeria, go to history. I don't know any lab scientist, factory, or establishment that was built by money donated for the people who are hungry. Can you imagine Northeast? Money given for people in IDP camp being used to establish laboratory or factory. The 25 million naira from UBA, please let our governor use it to feed hungry Abians. Use it to provide materials at this critical time. Building of science laboratory is a capital project. UBA has many capital projects they can handle, and yet they did not put that money there. They brought the money to be used to feed Abia people at this critical time. Please, people are hungry. If you go to churches, I don't know your own, the list of people on welfare is suddenly swelling. Many members of the church have been entered into welfare list, and the weight is not easy on any church budget. So we need the government to come and give us relief. Now that this money has come, don't bank it for any capital project. Look for a way to make sure that Abia people, number one, they feed fine. Number two, they have the relevant materials that can prevent or checkmate or control the coronavirus. That's my little contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your contribution there. We're done with the show this morning, but it's important we reel out some of the precautionary measures again. It's very important that you wash your hands regularly for 20 seconds with soap and water, alcohol-based sanitizer. It's very important. I saw your video on the YouTube page, Yoma. There is a video on our YouTube page, Flow FM TV, and the sensitization you did.
The whole wash your hand thingy. If you don't have water, if there's no water available, then you use your hand sanitizer. It's not after washing your hands.
Alcohol-based.
Yes.
I've seen a whole lot of sanitizer.
After washing your hands, you now start using your hand sanitizers. No. When you wash your hand is when you have water with soap. But when you are in a place where there is no water, that is when you use your alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
I need to let you know that I missed touching my face. So, it's important you avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth.
Just say
very,
avoid
very important.
men.
Just avoid it.
Avoid
it.
men, mouth, eyes, and nose.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for being part of the program. The platform returns next week, Monday, when we bring up another issue. We're hoping and praying it won't be about COVID-19.
Amen.
All right. Thank you very much for being part of the program this week. Many thanks to Samson Eze, the producer of the program, and Joma Nkwanta,
thank you,
who made a cameo appearance. It's Friday, so enjoy yourself. And of course, we will be playing this sensitization from the World Health Organization for you on how to protect yourself against COVID-19. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend. My name is Michael Oni.